How's it going, guys? So I just wanted to go over your asynchronous assignment with you. We've been spending the last couple days talking about Greece, and now we've started to move into specifically Athens. And we talked about democracy and mass education. And one of the things that we mentioned was that um, Athens is really the brain. Eventually we're going to move on and start talking about Sparta, which will call them the brawn or the muscle, right? So brains and brawn. So Athens is really about the brain. So they're doing a lot of brain stuff all the time. So I'm just going to kind of go over with you guys kind of what we're going to be doing. This is actually, this is sad because this is one of my favorite lessons of the year is we do this cool gallery walk where I have these things posted up all over the room, and it's like an art gallery, and you go from place to place to place and kind of look at a bunch of different stuff. So we're gonna try to do our best to keep it similar to that here. So we have Exhibit A. This would be like an exhibit of our gallery. When we do a gallery walk, is about a guy named Pericles. So the golden age of Athens is called the age of Pericles usually. So there's some interesting information here about what's going on with Athens during the time of Pericles. So we have a short reading, and then we have a quote from Pericles. So that's there. Exhibit B is about architecture that we see in ancient Greece. Columns you guys have seen in other places. And some information about a particular structure there called the Parthenon. Exhibit C is about sculpture, some more kind of art. You're going to look at some Greek sculpture before the Golden Age of Athens and then kind of during the Golden Age of Athens, and even like a recreation from that stuff. And you're going to be able to see some differences there. So we're going to take a look at some of that stuff. Exhibit D is about philosophy. So some information about, we call them the big three philosophers from ancient Greece: Socrates, Plato, Aristotle. And then Exhibit E is about medicine. This is usually interesting, especially to the people in the nursing program. But Hippocrates is kind of the father of modern medicine, sort of. So the oath that all doctors take when they become a doctor is called the Hippocratic Oath. And this is an excerpt from that Hippocratic Oath. So you'll hear a little bit about Hippocrates and then take a look at his Hippocratic Oath. So these are really like the different exhibits that you guys are going to take a look at. And as far as the worksheet that goes with it, that's here. Okay, so what I'm asking you to do basically is just more than anything else, just kind of take notes about achievements and important information that you come across in each exhibit, just in general, in this box on the left. And then in the box on the right, I have kind of a more focused, specific task for you. So for Exhibit A, for Pericles, I'm asking you to take a look at that quote. What does Pericles' quote mean to you? So we said Pericles here, we have a quote, right? So I'm speaking about this quote in general. Exhibit B, same deal, notes in general, but also kind of just some ideas from you. Where do we see some of these architectural features in our world today? So just some ideas about where you might see some of this stuff influencing our culture. Sculpture, just some notes in general, and then kind of how is sculpture A different from B and C. So in the sculpture section, we have image A, image B, and image C. And I'm asking you to compare A to kind of B and C, and just in general, kind of jot down some ideas about how they are different. For philosophy, just a question for you in general. Do you think philosophy is worth the effort, or is it a waste of time? So choose one of those and explain your answer. And also just notes in general on the left. And then medicine, notes in general on the left. And then on the right, I ask you to interpret the bolded text. So if you look at the text here in Hippocratic Oath, this bold section here, I'm asking, what do you think this means? What does this mean to you? So you could put that information in this box on the right, and then an exit slip, and then you're done. It usually takes about a half an hour, so it shouldn't be too long. And that's pretty much the deal with the classwork. So I'm around for office hours today, virtual office hours. I dropped a link in the stream on the classwork page. Excuse me, in the Google Classroom on the stream. And I also emailed you an invite, so you should have a notification in your email inbox to access the virtual office hours link also. So I'm here during those times. I think it's what do we say, 10 to 11, and then from 1:20 to 2:20. So I will be in that meet during those times for anybody that has questions or needs help. So other than that, have fun, and I'll see you guys back here tomorrow, Thursday. Have a good one.